It's 10 o'clock at night, and I'm freezing cold. So, oh, look who decided to like one of my videos. And this is going to be the time where people start giving me notifications. And I know it is because it happened last video. Anyways, I'm sorry for that weird interruption. Last video, my friend Natalie called me. Don't know why Natalie called me, but she did. We talked for a few hours. Or an hour, maybe less. Okay. Thanks. Just to clarify things, we're in the bar with Robert. I don't know. Thanks. Been in my family a long time. Passed down from firstborn to firstborn. Cursed, some would say. Man, this guy's mysterious and cool. Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? The usual. I like your style. He gets up. Be right back, got a powder my nose. AKA take some cocaine. Sorry. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. Huh. Guess so. I gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs a leather jacket. I'm gonna go home. You headed my way? Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction. I live in the cul-de-sac down the way. Does everybody live there? Me too. We just finished unpacking today. Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. Thank you for the comments, which I barely get on my TikToks, so thank you. I'm just gonna call you Raven, because that's what it looks like. Who's that? Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is a few houses away from my me. I don't kiss and tell, Derek. So are we gonna do this or what? What? You know, do you want to come inside or not? A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. I'd better call it a night. Catch you around? Sure. Sorry. I'm not doing that. Like, that is not something I'm gonna do. I had head buzzing with whiskey. What did he mean by, are we gonna do this or not? I plopped down on the couch, and I'm asleep before I even get the chance to take my shoes off. Good job. You're lazy. I really want to check what that is. I wake up to a text from an unknown number. Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out? This is Craig, by the way. Oh. You guys it's daytime where they're at? I thought they were in Florida. Literally, because I saw the palm trees and I immediately thought of Florida. But it's daytime where they're at? It's dark as crap here. My eyes hurt. My throat hurts. Everything hurts. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m. Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing, I drift back to sleep. Lupus must have winked back out. I checked my phone again. Hey, bud, still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. Cause the last thing I want to do is work out, but it's Craig. I want to catch up. The last time I checked, I didn't want to get my back demolished, so I'm good. I shoot a quick text to Craig and apologize for bailing and immediately fall back asleep. Craig texts back, you cheater. Oh man, how long was I out? What time is it? Look over at the clock. It's 3:55 p.m. I have to be at the parent-teacher conference in 5 minutes. I jump out of bed, throw on the nearest clothes, and run out the door. AKA the clothes I always wear. Sorry, my mic is in the way. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. Mine's aren't bright orange. Mine's are usually like a neon yellow. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard. Haggard! but hopefully nobody will notice. I checked my watch and I'm relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach it for help. Hello, Lucille. Is that his name? Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lidded eyes. Come on, kid, I'm late for the meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me or not? Fine. Up the stairs and to the left. Can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, able to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low-rent Jared Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega. Wow! Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be Derek. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat on one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. All right, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin. Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter. All right, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. Remember to do the reading and the answer to the response questions on page 194 in your textbooks. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both, you know. Budget cuts. Right. Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student. I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited than I was about it. See if you could talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance if she keeps heading down this road. I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. On my way out, I stopped, thinking for a moment. I turned to Hugo. Hey, Hugo? Yes? Did they ever catch that rye? Yes. I leave the classroom and make my way out of school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force of positivity for my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I could talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we go grab some dinner? Sure thing. I want to go to the goth store. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Geez, can a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing, singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. Sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents, and that's okay because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay, but also sometimes it's good to have their parents' perspective because, maybe their parent has also dealt with similar situations, and maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share, lovely. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vegas said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. Stop. I thought you liked Mr. Vegas' class. It's fine. He's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and Amanda, she's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to be going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you get it. Okay. Who you texted? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah? What? No! Dad. I can't believe you would. Dad. I mean, jeez. Why would you? Ugh. Gross. Sorry, just asking. My throat hurts so bad. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess the conversation's over. To the mall, then. I might end this early just to see what those comments are about, and I'm scared. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah! Language, Missy. Heck yeah? Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's a greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar? Bread with cheese on it? Or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and a naturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Which meme? All memes. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all of us yous have already done that joke to death. And what's worse is that movies and TVs and video games will try to jump in on a meme train, but just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out, so just dates it isn't funny. Oh shit, what up? Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? Want to go to that goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself by anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment? I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chains and wallets and basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s? Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one! Really? Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is! You can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so proud. Speech! Amanda. Speech! Alright, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate a historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Dog had too much blue raspberry slushy and on an Oh, Dad, stop wetting my stuff. You're making me soft. Ah. I forgot I had their last name dog. On the outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to the Dead Gotham Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all of the display of My Chemical Romance merchandise her loving father then had to pay for the said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda's moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Oh, hey, chain wallets! While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in Dead Gotham Beyond. I barely know any of these bands. Cannibal Bone Party doesn't seem like the music I enjoy, but they must be really happy that a real sale is carrying their merchandise. I'm sorry if I don't seem enthusiastic like last video. I said my girlfriend just broke up with me and I'm not very happy. I hope their parents are really proud of them. Look, this is very important to me. I overhear a stifled argument over the cashier and a registered old gentleman is carrying a carry. I freaking love Damien. Damien and Robert. What was the other person I said I really liked? Vega. There you go. I can see that. Don't you know what to tell? I don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here. Listen, when I bought this online, the website said that this blouse was Victorian-inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly had held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is that manager present? People have to know what they're buying. Sorry. I am the manager. I see. Well, it seems that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man swirls around and storms out. His literal coattails trail behind him. I can't tell if they're Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey, Dadtron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and gives it to the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up. Radiating hatred, I hand her 20. So what's the guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag and clears the and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. AKA, fuck off back to no man's land. Sorry. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh cool, Long Haul Paranormal Ice Truck Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Oh hell yes. They have to be making over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but also they're hunting ghosts. Also the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no, the ghost done got out of control of the truck. I can't steer all their damn ass roads. Let me use the EVP meter to try to communicate with spirits. Flint, we're about to die. I almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like they're saying you're gonna die. That's because we're about to die. This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself and Ghost starts arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after the disastrous ice road accident. Afterwards, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. You know what? I think that's where I'm going to end it because I'm tired. Good night, everybody. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.